Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, there's going to be two videos today. This video is going to be the first episode in a new series that I'm calling The Vault. Basically, my unboxings where I have these brand new records and, essentially I'm not going to do that anymore. I said this yesterday in that video, but I won't be buying brand new records anymore. I'm going to stop that completely. Unless like an artist I love releases a new album, otherwise it's just not going to happen. So, because what I want to do is I'm going to start picking up some second-hand stuff, looking for some cheaper deals and going record shopping in some of these small shops. The one guy, it's literally a really small room, a bit bigger than this, a lot bigger than this, but it's still quite small. And there's loads of records. There's this really nice old bloke. I go in there and we just talk about music while I have a look around, and he's got his Beatles collection which he shows me he loves, and it's a great experience. So the reason why I'm calling it The Vault is because I have this bad boy, which is actually kind of heavy, but this is what is The Vault, and I'm going to put my older records in here. Well, it's covered in dust at the moment, but I'm going to put them in here. And I'm probably going to get another one if it gets filled up. But so game plan for today, I'm actually going out to get my 5th tattoo, and there's a record shop. The record shop I mentioned is on the same high street. So once either before or after, I'm going to go record shopping. So actually there's 3 videos today because of the vinyl review as well. So enjoy 3 videos, huh? But so the video in the evening after these 2 videos will be me showing you what I picked up today. But this morning's video, for the first episode of The Vault, I'm going to show you what I already have, some of my older records, which I have done previously, but I think I did it last year, So, excuse me while I open it up. Oh, don't want to fall out. Don't want to fall out, please. Thank you. So, starting off, we have Michael Jackson's Bad. This is an original 1987 release. My dad, some of these are, well, I think most of these actually are hand-me-downs from my parents, because I haven't bought a lot of old records, which is what I'm going to start doing. But yeah, this is obviously an amazing album. I did pick it up. I've got a new release of it. The vinyl review coming out soon for that one. Yeah, it's great. Next bit, this is one I picked up. We have Huey Lewis and the News. Sports, which is a really great album. The Heart of Rock and Roll is great. I Want a New Drug. Walking a Thin Line. Honky Tonk Blues. That is a really great album. Definitely check that one out if you haven't. And next we have a classic. Some of you will like this one. Band on the Run. And Paul McCartney. This is actually probably... Oh, I'm dying. This is actually probably my favourite Wings album. Absolutely flawless from start to finish. And somewhere down there I've got my singles collection, and I've got Band on the Run, an original single that came with this. I bought it in like a deal they were doing, which is great. And I can already feel it. Oh, it's difficult to explain, but my skin is like, it tingles. It's just from the dust. I need to start taking meds for it. But anyway, I'm going to power through. Next up, this is one of my dad's ones. We have Spandau Ballet. Is it Spandau Ballet? Spandau Ballet? The singles collection. So Gold is a great song. Lifeline. Round and Round. Only When You Leave. Instinction. High Strung True. Communication. High Strung. What? Brain. Chill. True is a really great song. I'll Fly For You. To cut a long story short, just some great songs on that one. Now this is another one I picked up, which has a really bad album cover. We have Status Quo with On The Level. That is just like, I know this is probably, when was it released? 1974. Well, it was recorded in 1974, so I'm assuming around, well, early 70s then. And so, it's just a bad album cover. And the back isn't any better. Although I do, his hair, I don't know what his name is, but his hair is gold. I want hair that long. But great gatefold. Actually, before we move on, I want to show you something. Let me get it out. Have a look at this, hold on. So, here we have, this is a new reissue of Bob Marley's Best Hits album, the really famous one. And then I have in here, where is it? Hold on, this one. Here, I have an original release of it. Now I'm going to show you why I want to pick up old records. Look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that. That is a gorgeous gatefold. But then you go to the newer one and, it's just not there. You miss out. So that's why I want to pick up the old records, because you do miss out. But yeah, so I have Bob Marley as well, which you've just seen. Let's put over there. Now this is another one I picked up myself. We have The Police with Zenyatta Mondata. I can't say that. Don't stand so close to me. Don't stand. Driven to tears. You make the best of what's still around. A do, a da, and we no, say to you. So the Police are a strange band for me, because I don't listen to them often, but a lot of their songs I can sing off by heart. Like, just reading the titles of those songs, I could sing it. I knew the melody in my head, I knew the chorus, and Sting is, his solo stuff is not the best. Some of it's great, some of it isn't. Like, Fields of Gold, I think it's called, is a really beautiful song. But, just the Police are a really great band, if you haven't heard them. And then we've got another Police album. This is one of my dad's. We have Synchronicity. Now this is cool because it has a Every Breath You Take on it, but it's not on a sleeve. I need to put it in a sleeve. Every Breath, hang on. It is this one, isn't it? I think my dyslexia is playing. I could have sworn that it had I thought it had a typo on the label, but it doesn't have. Oh no, it does. There, look. I don't know if I can show you this. It's just a little thing on the label. Number 1. Every breath you take. That's really cool. I wonder if that's, I'm not sure, but I wonder if that's just because, my brain. I wonder if that's local to only this label, or everyone's Synchronicity from back in the day has it. I don't know. You can let me know. This video is going to be long, so grab a drink, have a cup. I'm gonna not sponsor. I think for these older videos where I go over my old records, I'm going to do it in a more relaxed, drawn out format. With the vinyl reviews, I try and keep it tight and to the point. But this is just going to be, for those who like records, this is one I've picked up. We have the Undertones, which are a great Irish band. Is this one not in the sleeve? No, it is in the sleeve. What? Oh. But anyway, songs on this album I love. We have Teenage Kicks, of course, amazing song, and Jimmy, 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 Jimmy. It's just a great song. Now this is one of my dad's, which I don't really listen to. I'm not like a huge UB40 fan. I like a few of their songs, like Red Red Wine is great, and Kingston Town. I actually love that song. But otherwise, UB40 is not like one of my favourites. Now this is one I've picked up, which was quite cheap. We have Paul McCartney with Flowers in the Dirt. A few of these songs he did with Elvis Costello, and I think it's great. It's a great little album. It's not one of my favourites, to be honest, but I love the album cover, and it is, this is 1989, and it really took me by surprise because I didn't like Pipes of Peace. I've tried to give it another go. I just didn't like Pipes of Peace. I don't know. So next we have it's just because of dust. Next we have Dancing in the Street, Mick Jagger and David Bowie. Now, I know that a lot of people do not like this song, and yes, it's probably one of the most cheesy songs ever, but I love it. I really honestly love it. I can't explain. It's so 80s, and it's so cheesy and crap, but it's still brilliant. You know, it's like, it's so bad, and it's so bad it's good, especially with two of the greatest rock stars of all time doing it. You know, that's a strange one. I'm actually going to put that on afterwards. But next up we have a special one. We have Pink Floyd with Not Now John, the single version. So we've got Not Now John, the single version, where the F word is replaced with shut up because you can't say fuck in the 80s. The Heroes Return, part 1 and 2, which the song is actually, there's an extended version which is really cool. You definitely need to listen to that if you can find it on YouTube. And then you've got the album version of Not Now John, where he can say the fuck, say the F word. So that's just a great little pickup. Are you going to start making noise? Hold on. See my beautiful caboose. Now we have Love Songs, the Beatles, which I actually picked up in that record shop I was telling you about, which is really cool. And there's a lovely gatefold, and just full of some really great songs by the band. And I've picked up this one in that same shop. We have Duran Duran with Arena, which is a live album includes the new single Wild Boys. Sadly, it doesn't come with... Oh no, it does come with the booklet. I swear it did. Yeah. Which I'm lucky, because a lot of old records don't come with the thing they usually have. But I mean, look at this. How 80s is that? It doesn't get more 80s than that. And look at that. It's just great. It's so retro. And yeah, there was a point in time when looking like this was cool. Oh, I'm killing myself doing this, by the way. Next we have Dire Straits. Money for nothing, kicks for free. Just a great song. Sultans of Swing, Romeo and Juliet, Walk of Life, of course, Brothers in Arms, Tunnel of Love, Money for Nothing. Just a really great album. That's one of my dad's. Now, I've gone on record in the past and saying that this band is overrated, and I stand by it. I mean, I got this and Flowers in the Dirt for £5, both of them together. And Hotel California is an amazing song. It's a rock classic, and it's superb. But I have tried and tried and tried to listen to not just this album, but listen to some of their studio albums and everything, and I just don't see it. This is the best-selling album of all time. This has beaten Michael Jackson's Thriller. I think it did it last year. And I just don't see why. Even Michael Jackson's Thriller is not one of the best albums, but, you know, yeah, it's still alright. You know, it's a nice pickup. Now, this is one of my dad's, but this is a classic, and I'm going to have to cover up the lady. There's a lady with her jugglers showing, and I can't show you that on YouTube. But absolute rock classic, 80s classic, that album. And I've got a newer version which I unboxed on the channel a few months ago. Well, apparently that's it. If you enjoyed, you know, stick around. Later on today I'll show you what I pick up. And thanks for watching. And if you enjoy any of these artists or any of these records, let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you again next time. Take care, everyone.